Being a talk show host isn't an easy gig. The need to be entertaining, witty, and human can be a tall order. Occasionally, these TV personalities have come close to the brink of tears before, and it's made them more beloved. Tune in to see some of our favorite moments. And don't forget to hit the like button and comment the secret message when it pops up to receive good karma today. 10. Ellen DeGeneres. She has been accused of intimidating both her guests and her staff and even refusing to pay her staff during the global pandemic at points, despite her enormous wealth. Of course, she denied these allegations, but what was she supposed to do? Acknowledge it and be labeled a terrible person? That would require her to have integrity, so the lack of apology meant her reputation took a big hit. Even so, she's had her share of emotional breakdowns on the show. In 2003, Ellen broke down when she informed her audience that a rescue dog, which she'd given to her hairdresser's family, was taken away.
We're gonna edit some of this out. I adopted a dog, and it just was too much energy and too rambunctious. Iggy has been with them for 2 weeks. I get updates every single day and pictures every day of how happy Iggy is and how much their daughters love Iggy. The organization contacted me, and I told them the truth. I didn't lie. I said, Iggy has a great home. Well, I guess I signed a piece of paper that says if I can't keep Iggy, it goes back to the rescue organization. I was trying to do a good thing, and because I did it wrong, those people went and took that dog out of their home and took it away from those kids. And I feel totally responsible for it, and I'm so sorry. And I'm begging them to give that dog back to that family. I just want the family to have the dog. It's not their fault. It's my fault. I shouldn't have given the dog away. Just please give the dog back.
Later in 2020, Ellen was on the verge of tears during a monologue when talking about the tragic death of Kobe Bryant. She urged the audience to celebrate life because of its fragility. So yes, Ellen does cry, but it seems she only does so when it's not related to the people she's rumored to have mistreated. 9. Steve Harvey. Comedian Steve Harvey's life has been a journey of overcoming adversity, including homelessness and crippling debt. In honor of Steve Harvey's 50th birthday, the street he grew up on was named after him. The moment aired on his show was too much to take in. Steve Harvey, with his wife Marjorie by his side, watched as East 112th Street became Steve Harvey Way. The day, January 15, 2015, was also declared Steve Harvey Day.
Tomorrow is my 58th birthday. My producers put together a show filled with surprises. Of course, I have no idea what's happening.
Now, to some out there, this may be seen as an ego trip of sorts because he's already such a well-known figure. Why does he need his own street? However, this moment is a testament to resilience and the Steve Harvey way of never giving up, taking risks and going after dreams. He took chances, won some, lost some, did TVs, movies, beauty pageants, commercials, and then some. He's made it more than any young child on that street could have dreamed. He's earned his success, and when he shed tears at this honor, it was in recognition of the difficult journey he took to reach this point. And if that's not worth celebrating, then what is? 8. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel is another person known for his humor, but there have been moments when he's shown more of a vulnerable side. In 2017, Kimmel's hometown, Las Vegas, experienced a tragic mass shooting, only a year after the tragic Orlando nightclub massacre.
Here we are again in the aftermath of another shocking and painful tragedy, this time in Las Vegas, which happens to be my hometown and Cleto's hometown, Cleto Sr.'s hometown. Maybe I'm nuts, but I would like to think we can put politics aside and agree that no American citizen needs an M16.
Kimmel, sounding helpless, was overwhelmed with emotions during his delivery and shed light on the need for effective gun control in America. However, this isn't the only time he's cried on his show. Other emotional moments included when he discussed his son's critical health problems, among other things.
They did an echocardiogram, which is a sonogram of the heart, and found that Billy was born with a heart disease.
These instances show that despite his comedic persona, he isn't afraid to express his feelings openly when touched by personal or public tragedy. 7. Kelly Clarkson. In 2019, Kelly Clarkson started her own talk show, which is something she's naturally proud of. She, however, is a self-confessed crier who makes fun of herself. While giving a yearly roundup, Kelly highlighted the many moments on the show when her guests moved her to tears. This fact even surprised Kelly herself, as in her own words, "I cry a lot on the show." While she may sometimes feel a bit self-conscious about this, her openness with her emotions helps Kelly to forge a deeper connection with her audience. There's no shame in crying. The only shame should be when you feel you need to be so strong you can't cry. Thank goodness Kelly is smarter than this. 6. Stephen Colbert. In October 2020, Stephen Colbert interviewed legendary singer Dolly Parton as she was promoting her book, Songteller: My Life in Lyrics. The book is about her incredible life, the beautiful songs she wrote, and her thought process behind creating each of them. When Dolly Parton began to sing, Stephen Colbert was visibly moved to tears and had to use a napkin to wipe them away. Parton, who was mid-singing, noticed that Colbert was overwhelmed. However, Dolly kept going like the pro that she is and never stopped singing. It was a poignant moment that surely resonated with anyone who's been deeply touched when listening to music, especially those Dolly fans out there. 5. Janai May. Janai May, co-host of The Real, had a very public emotional breakdown on television in 2018 when she discussed her failed marriage. Her ex-husband Freddie Hardis left her questioning the decade-long relationship and whether she even knew him at all. We're not talking about a couple years, we're talking about 10 years, Janai said. It was a painful revelation she shared with her co-hosts, Tamara Mowry and Lonnie Love, who provided her with some much-needed support. That must have been hard to talk about in front of everyone, and it shows the strength of her character, that she was willing to open up like that on many levels. Before you continue, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon to be notified of our latest videos. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. 4. Meghan McCain. In 2018, Meghan McCain returned to The View after a sabbatical following the death of her father, John McCain. He'd served as Arizona senator for 30 years. The emotional segment saw Meghan struggling to hold back tears, leading to Whoopi Goldberg leaving her chair to offer Meghan a comforting hug. Meghan thanked each of the co-hosts who had been supportive throughout the difficult time. "We are all sisters, we got each other," she said. If that's not sisterhood, then I don't know what is. 3. Larry King. However, not all tearful moments are born from sadness. Sometimes a joke hits home so hard we've got no choice but to start crying. That's exactly what happened when Larry King invited comedian Don Rickles, who he'd known for 25 years, to Larry King Live. Don began on a light note with Larry already chuckling away, and built up throughout the laughter-filled interview. At one point, Larry laughed so hard that he had to take a commercial break, just to wipe away the tears and compose himself. This event proved that once again, laughter is indeed the best medicine in life. 2. Oprah. Oprah Winfrey is the embodiment of empathy. Her devotion to charity and acts of kindness are all driven by the mantra that keeps her going: all pain is the same. When she worked as a news anchor in Baltimore and got demoted, she found her true path in a talk show, which later turned into a global empire. In 1989, she was reunited with Mrs. Duncan, her 4th grade teacher, who saw something special in her. Oprah was visibly emotional throughout the entire interview. This was a woman who believed in Oprah, and without her, we might not have seen the remarkable journey that Oprah has embarked on. So there's no reason she shouldn't have been emotional there. 1. Jimmy Fallon. In January 2020, the world woke up to the devastating news that Kobe Bryant had sadly passed away. On his show, Jimmy Fallon remembered Kobe fondly, saying, "Kobe was such a life force, so strong and creative and inspired, that in my head, I thought he was going to live forever." He shared a story about their early friendship when they were both just starting their careers and their first meeting with each other. Every time they met afterward, as the years passed by, they joke about that night. Though he tried to compose himself, Fallon was evidently heartbroken and ended his tribute by saying, "Kobe, when we meet again, we're going on a beer run." Brian's loss hurt many people, but it's important to remember that for people like Fallon, they lost a close friend. Grief like that is immeasurable. And there you have it, everyone. Which of these moments really got to you as you watched them? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.